You want some coffee? No, you don't. You having breakfast? Breakfast time? Well, it's breakfast time too. Leaves are starting to change out there. All right, I found the secret sauce. I have to tell you guys about this. So many people will comment, your skin looks like it's glowing, you look like you're glowing. Here's what I think the real reason for that is. It's this Saint-Tropez, it's the Self-Tan Luxe Tan Tonic Drops. So I'll put my moisturizer on my face. I just did this, that's why I was like, oh, I have to go show this. And then I just squirt a few drops of these on my fingers and kind of put it all around my face. And I really try to focus on like my forehead, close to my hairline, like around my jaw, and then like kind of like sweeping through my cheeks and the bridge of my nose. And I feel like it really does just extend any sort of summer tan that you have. And I mean, I've almost gone through this bottle. I got it a couple months ago though, so it has like lasted a pretty long time, but I love these and wanted to share with you. So I'll have them linked in my description box for you if you want to check them out. All right, there is so much to do today. So Molly is on her way over because there is a photo shoot for the Cap and Queen holiday products, which if you want to check them out, I will have it linked down below. Holiday House is so good, you guys. It's like vanilla and cozy, and you guys know I'm like a really big fan of vanilla holiday scents, and this one, Holiday House, is just like the best. So you have to try it. I'll have it linked down below. But anyways, the dog just threw up on the bed, so I need to get that into the laundry really fast. I have some Christmas decor orders that I did like ship to store, so I'm gonna go pick up a couple of those things. I still have some unpacking to do from my sister's wedding and our California trip. There's some laundry, my like last load of laundry is in the dryer, so I have to fold that and put it all away. So kind of just getting as much work done as I possibly can today since the kiddos aren't here. It's kind of how these days go, is I try to like jam everything in that I can.
There's a new day and it will restore us. There will be new ways. This is not the end.
All right, that's in the wash. I wanted to ask you guys though, look, light switch. Look what happened to my suitcase. I'm so bummed. Like I can't believe for a hard shell suitcase, that's how it came back. And like one of the wheels even looked really busted too. So I don't know, can you say something to the airline, or I don't know. Right, so here's the vibe for the Holiday House scent. I thought this was so perfect when I was in Target the other day. I'm like, oh my gosh, it's a cute little holiday house. And it's just the best smell ever. Like, you guys have got to try it. So the candle says home for the holidays. And then this is the multi-surface cleaner, the room freshener, which I just want to spray everywhere, and then the hand soap. Kyla's creative director.
Get all the Christmas songs that we love. And in a while we're gonna go inside and drink our chocolate by the fire. Cause all I want is to spend this day with you. Let me give you a Christmas moment we'll fill with love and joy. So beautiful, kissing on a mistletoe, baby, with you. I don't need any presents as long as I spend this day with you. So beautiful, kissing on a mistletoe, baby, with you. Ooh. Making plans, what we're gonna do. I feel so blessed that I can be with you. Cause God knows that I've been longing for you. I just wanna hold you close. You know the stars are shining just for you. Let's take a walk and we can follow the moonlight till we reach a place.
All right, I'm gonna finish folding laundry and tell you guys a little story about what happened when we were flying back from Arizona and California. So it had obviously been just a lot of stress kind of preparing for the trip because I have 3 little people plus myself, so many just different like outfits and events and things that I had to be ready for when we were in Arizona for my sister's wedding stuff, and then going to Disney after that, which, you know, it's just a lot when you think about like everything that you have to prepare and make sure is organized. So made it through it all, got to Disney, where I'm putting these pants here, made it to Disney, and on the way home was just very, very tired after a week of all this stuff that we had going on. So on the airplane, we had a layover in Denver. So the first airplane ride was about 2 hours, and we were about 25 minutes away from Denver when Hayden has an absolute blowout. I mean, like seeping through his pants blowout. So I like pick him up, I'm running down, you know, the aisle there to where the bathroom is, get to it, and it is locked. And so I turned to the flight attendant and she said, "I'm sorry, we just started our descent. There's like nothing I can do." And I was like, "Can you please unlock it? Like he literally has poop leaking through his pants right now." She said, "I'm sorry, there's nothing I can do." So I take him, go back to the seats, and like all these people clearly are overhearing it and smelling it, I'm sure. And Hayden doesn't want to sit back down. And this is when, you know, terrible two's kind of like voice kicks in, because he starts getting upset and he's like, "No, I pooped." Like he doesn't want to sit down. And I'm like pleading with him and just like trying to keep him really calm. Like, "Please, like here, just sit on your knees. Like I'll kind of like hold you with your seatbelt around you. Like we have to put your seatbelt on you. Like the plane is landing." It was just an absolute mess. So we were in row like 32. So had to wait forever till we could even get off the plane once we finally landed. But once we finally get off, and I grab him and I run to the nearest bathroom off the plane to go change him. And there were like 3 other moms all in line. It was clearly a very busy travel day, but 3 other moms were all in line for the changing table. And we had less than an hour. It was only like 40 minutes, I think, to go from that gate all the way across the Denver airport where we needed to catch our next flight back to Cleveland. So I was just like, I can't even wait this long, like again, to sort of change him. So I went into the handicap stall and just grabbed a bunch of the toilet seat covers and just like laid them all on the floor so they're covering the ground. Laid Hayden down. While I'm changing him, he had a toy in his hand and he flung it and it rolled underneath the next stall. So I'm like, you know, crouched down like this, changing him. And he, like in the typical like 2-year-old, he just flings himself up so hard, hits my head. So I fall backwards like this into the stall door, and the lock was super flimsy. So the stall door opens. I'm laid like on my back with like poopy diaper and wipes in my hands. He's running around naked trying to get his toy, like screaming, and people started laughing. I just started crying. Like it was such a mess. And it's just like in those moments as a mom, it's like you're trying your best and to like do everything that you can to clean up the mess and get back to normal, and it's just so hard. And then get them all changed. Luckily we made it to the next flight. Kailua, oh my God, this cat. Go over here, honey. She's like whacking the clothes. But we get on the next plane, and about an hour into the flight, the woman who was sitting in front of Hayden turned around and was like, "I'm not going to complain about his noise, but I am going to complain because he just kicked my seat." And I was like, "I'm really, really sorry. Like, you know, I didn't realize that he'd kicked her seat." It's kind of, you know, the length his legs are at this age, like they almost like perfectly touch up on the seat, where I think when they just get antsy, because they're, you know, 2.5, it bumped her seat. So then I was like trying to hold him, and I was like, "Here, put your feet up on mommy." And you know, playing with all the different stuff that I brought and just things to try to keep him occupied for the next hour and a half until we finally landed so that he wasn't hitting this woman's seat. Anyways, we land, and because again we were back in like row 32, we were waiting for everybody to plane, and I'm like packing everything up, and I guess while we were waiting he must have started kicking her seat again, and I just didn't realize it, and she just starts yelling like, I paid good money for this seat. And I was just like, look, I'm really, really sorry. Like, I tried really hard to make sure that he like wasn't kicking your seat, like for like the rest of the plane. And once you said something, and she's just, you know, yelling at me to like control my kid. And I was like, look, I'm really sorry. Like, why don't you just complain to the airline? See if you can get your money. Like, I don't know what to tell you. Like, I'm very, very sorry. You know, just kind of kept apologizing, and I started crying again just because I was at that point where like I was already exhausted and burned out and just was there all over again. And yeah, so I just started crying. And then some people, it was nice, like when we got off the plane, they did come up to me and were like, I thought you did a good job. Like, I didn't hear him at all. Like, I don't think they realized that she was mad about like the seat getting kicked. Like, they thought that they were just like yelling because he's 2. And they're like, you know, some people don't have kids, or some people don't remember what it's like to have a 2.5-year-old. And so I just appreciated the people who are really kind. So if you ever do see a mom who's just struggling or having a hard time, it like really does mean so much when you're just told like you're doing a good job, or like, you know, you're doing your best and all that. But it was just a rough travel day. I will say the older 2, I feel like we've just got it down to such a science because they have traveled quite a bit. But you know, with 2.5-year-old, things just are unpredictable at that age, and you really can only like do your best and pack as many snacks and toys and activities and between the iPad and all those kind of things to try to keep them occupied. But I don't know, it is what it is. But I just figured I would tell you guys that story just so that you know that if you're going through those things too, you're not alone.
Yeah. Here's to the good days, here's to the sorrows. If this is a mistake, I know about tomorrow. I don't wanna fight no more, cause I don't feel the need no more, no. Just wanna make it stop. Maybe it's something in the water.
All right, I just got a notification one of my orders is ready to be picked up, but I figured I would show you guys really fast a little like sneak peek at what I'm thinking for the decor this year. Here's the vibe. You guys know I like put everything in Google Docs because I'm a visual person. I kind of need to see how it's all laid out. But I'm dreaming of a pink Christmas, I guess is kind of the vibe for this year. So it'll still be a lot of the traditional like green and red and white and all of that. My office is an absolute mess, by the way. Like, I've just kind of been putting stuff in there, and I'll have to tackle that later. But I'm gonna get my shoes and then we'll head to the store. And these, by the way, are like the comfiest shoes ever. Like, I could just live in them. I had to stop and get one of my faves for lunch. It's been a while. I haven't had one since before I went to my sister's wedding, so. So good, I'm telling you, get it on the wheat bun. Honey pepper pimento sandwich.
So baby, bye. It's for the best, and you know why. You gotta leave me here tonight before we make this even worse.
I just got my order, and one of the garlands, because I'd measured for the stairs, is missing. They said they sold out. So now I'm like, am I gonna end up having to return all of this garland? Unless I'm gonna see if maybe I can order online, but I feel like I saw that they only had like shipped to store maybe, so I just don't know when it will come in and if it will come in on time. So to go home and check, but I'm just bummed. Hopefully it will still work out though. It is so cold here. Like, it's freezing now.
What's your story? What's your sign? It's like we're twin flames in a different life. Deep connection lights a spark. It's like you know me in the depths of my heart. We're dreamers. Don't care what other people say. We live it like this could be a final day. We're dreamers. Don't care what the others say. We're doing this in our way. We come alive in the nighttime. It's something about how we dance in the moonlight. That look in your eyes, it tells me that you want me and all my loving. We come alive in the night.
I'm home now, and I'm so stressed because when I opened the door, this little one ran right outside. So I was under my car trying to get her out because she ran right under there. I have like an air tag on her, but I was like worried because she wasn't wanting to come to me. But I figured I would show you guys really fast just a couple of the things I picked up when I was out. So I did like a Christmas shop with me as my last video, and I didn't get these then, but I saw them again today, and I'm just like, they're too cute, especially the little deer. I needed this one. And I got some red bead garland because I got some pink bead garland for, I'm thinking maybe on either the staircase or the mantle. I'm kind of combining them. And then this was, when I showed my Google Doc, I know some of these were in there, but this pillow, so cute. And I got the Bite Me dish towel. I thought that was hysterical. And I found 2 new throw blankets for this year. This is sort of like a red with almost like a maroon plaid to it. And this, and I love it, has little like Christmas trees in it. That's just adorable. So that's just from Joanne. And then Kirkland, I just wanted to get some like refreshed greenery. So I got this wreath, which actually has like the lights in it. That's what this battery pack is right here. So that will light up. And I probably can get a couple other things and sort of decorate this wreath. But then I got just a bunch of garland to sort of refresh some of the garland that I already have here. And I love this one from Kirkland because I feel like it looks really realistic. It's just like really great quality garland. So I don't want to go. So that's everything I'm picking up, and seriously so excited. I'm probably gonna start doing like Christmas decor prep stuff this weekend. Okay, now I have to shower and eat, and I have to put a grocery order in. So I don't know, I just kind of feel like try to keep myself really busy on these days and nights when I don't have the kids, because it honestly just like makes me really sad not to have them. And I feel like the busier I get and the more I get stuff done, then I just kind of like get closer, like the time passes faster to when I see them again and get to just be as present as I can when I'm with them, and not, you know, have so much work to do. But if you liked this vlog, let me know if you'd like to see more vlogs on my channel. But there will definitely be some cleaning motivation and obviously Christmas decor videos coming very, very soon. So I will see you in the next ones. Bye, loves.